Hello, I'm Patrick Linnell with CattleFax Closing Bell. Today's Closing Bell is sponsored by Zoetis. Prevent coccidiosis in cattle with Decox. Don't let this common but costly disease put your cattle at risk. Decox is a non-antibiotic feed additive that prevents coccidiosis in cattle that often have compromised immune systems. Learn more at cattlefeedadditives.com. To put it shortly, cattle markets were a struggle this week. Futures markets continued the flush from last week, with the December live cattle contract finishing the week $5 lower than last Friday at 103.37. The futures market weakness clearly impacted cash markets as well. Fed cattle trade this week in the South was mostly 106, with some 105 noted as well, primarily $2 lower than last week. Trade in the North was mostly 104 to 105 live and 163 to 165 dressed, with a few up to 166 early on in the week, 3 to 6 lower than last week. The lower futures complex created an additional challenge to cash as hedgers saw the first positive basis in months. In the box beef complex, lower cutout prices caused interest to pick up late in the week as buyers saw value in several cuts. Still, choice was quoted $1.62 softer, and select was down $5.45 on the week. Buyers finding value at these levels should be supportive to a fall rally going forward. Feeder cattle and calves also suffered from the lower prices in the deferred live cattle futures. Feeder cattle across the country traded mostly 4 to 8 lower. The CME Feeder Cattle Index finished the week at 135.53, almost 5 lower than last week's 140.22. Calves traded mostly 2 to 7 lower in the midst of the fall run, while cows were steady to mixed, from 2 lower to 2 higher. The October USDA Cattle on Feed report was released on Friday as well. The report showed September placements were up 6% from last year, exceeding industry expectations. This was the 4th consecutive month of larger placements. The marketing pace was solid in September, up 6% from last year. Still, the October 1 cattle on feed inventory was estimated 4% above year-ago levels, record large for the month. Placement patterns suggest the front-end supply is within a more normal range, but larger placements have still resulted in elevated inventories and relatively full feed yards. Thanks for watching, and remember to visit CattleFax.com to become a member and receive the latest market news and analysis.